found this article that was talking about how running clubs have replaced dating apps for women who are like
That's smart.
looking for guys in their area. And when I was running my marathon, people always use the exact same signs. There must be some website like dumbmarathonsigns.com or something. Don't go there. But I saw one that actually like genuinely made me laugh. It said, I forget what the popular dating site is.
Tinder?
It was like Tinder or Bumble or Hinge or something. I don't know. But it just said something like, forget Hinge, what's your Strava? And it was just this woman like just holding up this sign. And that's a funny joke. Like she's saying, hey, I don't want to date these losers. I want to date a guy who's in shape. I want to date a guy who's out here running this marathon. I thought it was funny. I was encouraged by that. I was encouraged because, we were well out of the dating scene by the time, you were out by the time.
It was a couple years.
This did not exist when Kelly and I were dating. I guess this had kind of just started maybe before you and Sarah got married. No?
Maybe.
What year did y'all get married? Happy anniversary, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys just celebrated their 7th anniversary.
We got married in 2017.
There were certainly dating apps by then, but maybe not to the degree that they are now. I mean, certainly not.
No. It would have still been a little bit weird if you had been on that. I didn't even know about them.
Nobody, I remember that transition from it being a thing like we met on a dating site to like, oh yeah, we met on Tinder.
Yeah.
Just like the straight, it went from an awkward thing to like, this is just a fact. This is where people meet now. It's not awkward or weird. But at the same time, I think that while society has become more comfortable with it, we're also noticing the pitfalls of it to the degree that people are starting to say, hey, maybe I should have like an in real life club related to something I enjoy doing.
Well, and it's something that girls do too, because when I do cycling, it really is a bonding thing because you're going through something together, especially with cycling because it's kind of dangerous. With running, it's great because you get to talk to each other more. I feel like cycling, it's so intense sometimes that you can't really talk, and
you're not really cycling next to somebody anyway. They're normally behind you, or in front of you.
Yeah. And it's so loud because it's so windy, but you get to know everybody really well if you do it for long enough. But there's only normally ever really one girl who might be there. And she might stay there for a little bit and not be there the whole time. Yeah. And then she cuts off and kind of does her own thing. Yeah. But with running, I feel like that's a great thing for both men and women too. Yeah. I feel like clearly a lot of women run.
I wonder what the ratio would be. I have to look at my marathon and see like how many women were signed up versus men. But in my neighborhood and stuff, if I see people out running, it's normally women, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. But if you see somebody cycling, it's normally a man.
Right. You'll see a woman every once in a while, but you're right. That's. I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I've wondered that. I don't know. It's always been that way.
Yeah.
But running's very popular. I think it's a good thing too because in cycling, that gap of strength between men and women naturally can happen a lot sooner.
Yeah.
And so me, who hasn't really ridden that much, I was getting dropped by some girls who were very into the sport.
Oh, interesting.
And then 2 months later, it was, they're really struggling to keep up, and that was just 2 months.
Right.
With running, I feel like
right.
That gap is way less.
Yeah. And I mean, if a woman runs a lot, she's going to be very lean. And even I noticed, like, as I ran more and lost weight, it became a lot easier to run.
Yeah.
But women just kind of have that natural advantage of already being smaller usually. Yeah.
Go out and run a nice pace.
I never really thought about that. Yeah.
9-10 minute mile. Yeah. I always just compare everything to cycling. Cycling is just, you're just on these small roads and everyone's scared they're going to die all the time. So it's just, there's this intensity to it that's just, you can't really have meaningful, it would be hard to meet your girlfriend on that. It would be weird.
Maybe if you were doing like a, mountain biking or something like that.
Yeah, more of trail stuff. You would have an easier time to. I mean, even that's a lot of that single track, but it would just depend on how big the trail was.
Yeah,
but maybe that's That's more of like a nice camaraderie thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Mountain biking.
Because then you're stopping, you're looking up at things. I mean, we should go We should get mountain bikes and go mountain biking sometime.
I've thought of it.
That would be really fun.
I'm almost over regular road. It's too serious. I've been in it for so long. It's way like guys take it way too seriously.
Yeah.
Mountain biking is way more relaxed.
Feels more casual, but it can be serious if you want it to be, I guess. But you don't have. It doesn't. It's not the
mountain
norm.
bikers make fun of road cyclists for being really snooty, and then a lot of them are. To be honest, a lot of them are.
Elliot was questioning me about we've been cleaning out the garage and stuff. And Elliot was questioning me about my bicycle he saw for the first time. It's like, Daddy, you got a bicycle? I was like, yep. Don't ride it, though. Wow, Daddy has a bike and never rides it. Interesting. I'll log that away for later.